Hi guys, it's Paul Trevethan, Director at Body Leadership Australia, and we're talking about optimising our running, really getting the most out of our running. And one of the things that we've mentioned before is we want to talk about thoracic movement, and thoracic spine is extremely important as a runner. Oftentimes we'll focus on our lower bodies, and that's good. You want to have as many techniques to optimise your lower limbs as well. But if you lose a little bit of range, so if you lose this sort of extension, this straightness, all of a sudden you're not stacked properly. You see a lot of runners, even higher level runners, they get stuck through thoracic, and then their head is forward of their shoulders and they're not aligned properly. What that will do is just put a cap on their performance, and it will increase injuries. Because if I get stuck in any way forward, I can't rotate as well, and I can't initiate from movement from higher in my body. So you want to look at a number of ways to actually improve your straightness, and you should be working on it as a runner at all times. So we've looked at some rotation techniques before. Today what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at a couple of stretches, and I also want to look at a strengthening exercise as well. So before we start any of these things, guys, always make sure that you don't have any pain, any injuries, any conditions, medical conditions that might inhibit you. If you had any of those things, then talk with your healthcare professional before you start any program. So we'll just have a look at Ange doing a stretch first. So we're basically going to look at your back extension. So sorry, I said we're going to do a stretch. We're going to do a little strengthening exercise, and we're going to look at back bracing. So just have a look at Ange's position through her pelvis first. So she'll just tuck her shirt up just a fraction, and most runners will tilt forward just a fraction. So see, she's tilting forward. If you are in that position when you run, it will inhibit your gluteals. So from a core strength perspective, we want to just tuck ourselves under. So she's going to set her abdominal muscles just to tuck her pelvis under gently. So that's an abdominal setting. And then she's going to set her shoulders as well. So drawing down in that V. So she's set there, and now she's going to look at her back bracing. So lifting up, gentle chin tuck with this one. Most people will look forward, so just look forward. Most people will do that. Make sure that you're in a good position, so you're straight. Usually hold for a moment and then slowly back down. And then we'll just do another one. So reaching up, lower traps activating, abdominals activating at all times. Hold for breath in and then slowly back down. So back bracing is a really good one for strength, as well as that extension through the thoracic spine. So we'll just get Ange up again, and we'll just get her to show us a little pec stretch. So again, length through your front, guys, really, really important. So she's just doing a simple pec stretch. Often we'd hold these for 30 seconds. And you're sort of picking up your middle fibres of your pec in this position. If you get tight through your front, again, it's going to drag your shoulders forward, and it's going to lock up your rotation, which will slow you down. Okay, and now we're just going to do the other side. Sorry, hold that for 30 seconds as well. So comfy at all times with this one. And then I always like to think of the body as a three-dimensional structure. So you're getting one line of linear fibres through that pec there. So what you can do is you can change your position. So you can take that up higher. And that's actually going to bias slightly lower through the pec muscle. So you're stretching out 2 sets of fibres through there. Hold that for 30 seconds. And then you can do the other side as well. Okay, so just different positions. Start thinking about all the different fibres that you can optimise with your body long term. So really nice little stretch. So we're looking at that sort of pec major that we're targeting through there. At some stage we'll look at pec minor as well. It's a nasty little one on some people. Pecs in general will take you forward. So again, if I'm stuck in any way through here, all of a sudden I can't rotate properly. And if you're doing your training, you're sort of getting up into your long runs, and you're getting a little spot of thoracic pain, start to think about improving that that rotation, because it should always be stability, but you should have the movement to be able to rotate gently throughout your run. So start working on those two things, guys. Extension, strength, and length through your front. Start thinking about, with your running, using that length and being able to optimise yourself by being straighter for your runs. You'll stay injury free. You'll find that you run further without using as much energy, and you'll stay running for life.